5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I appreciate you doing this, bro. Nah, for real.
You having me.
Absolutely, bro. It's been a dream of mine to always interview a fighter, man. And the fact that I'm interviewing Amari Jones is insane.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
How does it feel to be 13-0 with 12 knockouts, dog? For real.
Honestly, like, since I'm like doing it and I know it's so much more to come, like, it ain't really hit me yet. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I feel like I got a lot more than 13-0, 12 knockouts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. It's like a part of the journey.
Yeah,
It's just a step.
for sure.
If you could do me a favor, put it a little bit closer, just because these mics are hella sensitive.
Right
Yeah,
here?
but it's gonna sound cool though. Yeah, right
yeah,
there.
right
Yep, bet. I was looking at the middle. Like I said, I'm not a huge boxing fan to the point where I keep up with it every day.
Yeah.
Ask me about football though. I will.
Yeah.
But I was checking the division, because you're part of the middleweight division, right?
Yeah.
And bro, that shit seems pretty wide open.
Nah, it definitely is wide open. All the champions is kind of like old already, like, so they either close to retiring or moving up in weight. But as far as the prospects, like, and the contenders, there's not even too many. So hopefully, we get some static in the next year or two to where, we start making some noise and having some big fights in our division.
Yeah. So does that possibly, like, how much do you even think about it in the back of your mind? Like, one day I will be world champion.
Man, like, that's one of them things where it's like, with the skills I got,
Yeah.
and the people that's in the motivation and the work ethic I got and the people that's behind me, that's something that I know it's gonna happen. Like, it's just win more so than like a dream that it might happen, it might not. It's just like when is it gonna happen?
Right. On that same token, though, does there ever come that pressure of, like, I can't lose because I don't want to get rid of this record?
Nah, definitely, for sure. And even right now, every fight, like, I think, like, damn, what's that chance? Like, I lose or something. But that's just a natural, like, human thought, I feel. But I work too hard to go in and lose, or to even really have that mindset. But that's definitely a thought that just happens. That just go through my brain, like, before every fight. Like, so I try not to. I do my best and to not have that feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're so locked in that it's not even like, it's real because it's reality, but it's like, nah.
Nah, for sure.
Nah, yeah. Honestly, speaking of football, bro, I was watching a documentary.
Yeah.
With the 2000 Ravens. Supposedly they had the best defense ever, right? And it was like a segment of the head coach, and he said, like, of course they were turning up at night, like Super Bowl, whatever. And they said somebody had scheduled a press conference at 8 a.m. the next day, and he said 2 hours before, bro, he had to leave the party, and he had a panic attack. It's like, what? You just won the Super Bowl. Why are you gonna have a panic attack? And he's like, well, how am I gonna replicate this? So he felt that real pressure of, like, God damn, like, I'm at the top.
Like, replicate the
winning again, or like, how am I gonna top
yeah,
this shit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I asked you that pressure question, because it's like,
for sure. I mean, boxing and football, I feel like in boxing, like, once you win a world title, you kind of like solidify yourself, and not to say that it's easy to keep winning and win another one, but like, I would say it's definitely more easier to win another world title after than to win another Super Bowl, because it's like, I feel like at the end of the day, the only person that can beat you is you. Rather than with a team, you like the football thing. The next season, this person might be gone. This key person might go and get another big contract, or it might get dispersed, and all that type of stuff. Whether it's boxing, you see the blueprint, or you know how to get there. All right, now do it again, until it don't work no more. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Especially because, like, boxing is, like you said, it's really on you. So once you got it, you kind of got it.
Nah, for sure.
So it's gonna be hard to lose it.
Yeah.
And is that what kind of brings the confidence then? Because you've been working for so long. Because on your leg, you got it tatted, right? I just didn't quit.
Yeah. Nah, so I ain't gonna lie, like, that definitely, like, brings the confidence, but I just feel like how we was talking about before, like, just being from, like, where I'm from, like, you just had that mentality, like nobody can fuck with me. Like,
can you let these people know where you're from, bro?
I'm from Oakland, California. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you know how we get down in the town.
Yeah,
You
and I want to include myself, so let's say Bay Area.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, for sure, the Oakland.
I'm from Oakland, but I represent the whole Bay. You know
right, literally. You're on both ends.
It's a whole community. You know what I'm saying? So I got family from the city. I got family from Oakland, Richmond, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I represent everywhere.
Come on.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's do it. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Do you think people, especially you, bro, you've been around the world at this point. Do you think there's a certain like Bay Area mentality?
Nah, definitely. Like even in the States though, like being like when I went to different states, like sometimes like I'd be places and it'd be like, bro, like y'all behind, like y'all too slack. Y'all gotta get quick on y'all feet or something, like and I just be thankful that I was raised how I was raised and where I was raised at. So, but definitely like other parts of the world, like they be like behind. So, like,
yeah. So it's special, Bay Area.
Yeah, for sure.
In that Bay Area mindset, yeah, for sure, bro. So was that kind of why like you kind of gravitated towards like Devin Haney, like, let's say?
Nah, definitely. It was more of like a it felt like family from the jump, like you know what I mean. So, me and Dev had clicked once we met and everything, and it was just it's history from there.
Yeah, bro. And I think it's dope because like you said, you guys are both basically from Oakland, right?
Yeah.
And it's like I don't know, maybe sometimes there's hometowns where like they may not necessarily click up if they're from the same city or town or whatever. Yeah. But you guys are able to do that.
Yeah, nah, it be like that when it be politics involved and all that. But
yeah,
I don't politic or nothing like that. So it ain't nothing for me to go fuck with somebody.
Respect.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah. When did you first get introduced to Devin Haney, and then like how long did it take for you to like actually become business partners?
I met Dev when I was like 15, 16 years old. I think like 16. He was like 16. But we had met. I was it's a gym out here like where all like the pros was going at the time, and really I met Dev through one of my OGs that I know. And he know Bill, his Dev pops, and like check this kid out.
So like the boxing community.
Yeah, like check him out. He dope. He got it. Woo. So we had met, and then from there it was like me and Dev had clicked more so because of our personalities and more so outside of the ring more than what I was doing inside of the ring. You get what I'm saying? So I just feel like that's why me and Dev were so close.
Yeah, for sure. Right. And I think that might be exactly that, bro. Because it's like before the boxing, it's like, nah, y'all homies. Like, y'all grew up,
nah, for sure.
Probably grew up the same,
for
like
sure.
around like the same people, or at least mutuals and stuff like that. But yeah, what do you think, like, because we just brought up Devin Haney, but you've also been around and been able to spar dudes like Shakur, Caleb Plant even, you know what I'm saying? Like, what does that do for you that, like, you necessarily didn't get sparring other dudes like in amateurs and stuff?
Man, like especially like sparring Caleb, it definitely just kind of like showed me where I was at, and I sparred Caleb after he just had fought Canelo, the biggest fighter in the world, and it was like dang, like I got it, like for sure. So
damn.
So me and Caleb had to put some good rounds in. And Caleb taught me some things, and I was able to also, like I said, able to see it myself, like I really got it. And I sparred Shakur when I was younger, and like I said, it showed me where I was at and what I was capable of.
Yeah, and even then, bro, like when you were young, you're still a beast. So it's like
sure.
it's not a huge difference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Man. So now, I mean, this is really crazy, bro. Because how old are you?
22.
You're 22.
Yeah.
You're doing so much, bro.
Bro, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, the thought just went through my head, like, of just, like, the timeline. It's like, man, like, it felt like everything was just so crunched. Like, and I did a lot in so little time. And where I'm at now is just like, man, like, damn, like, I got so much more to go. Like, and I got a lot more in the tank. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn.
So in between like everything you're gonna get, and then like you said, like just sit, like do you ever sit down, bro, and just be like, damn, like this is all that came,
Not really.
Or you just not even there yet.
I really don't try to get caught up in what I already done because it's already done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's all good, it's like
right.
It's done. You can't change it. It's happened.
Yeah.
Got to keep going.
Yeah.
It's only gonna get bigger and better. If you lived so much in the past, you're gonna miss the future.
Yeah.
or the present. So I try not to really reflect on that as much. Like, sit down, think about it, keep it going on to the next.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Yeah, mad respect, bro. So it's almost like that 13-0, like it's just a stepping stool, right? And sure. I say that to say, bro, because it's like, okay, it's one thing to really be focused on your journey and like, because maybe take me through that process, bro. From the moment you get even an offer to like negotiate, like what is that process like? They come with you with the fight, and then you either take it or don't.
So like it's like it can happen. It can happen like that at times, but sometimes depending on who you are and like what you bring to the table, then it's like they contact you, you got a manager or contact you directly, however it happened, and then they tell you like, all right, so this is what we got and this is what we offering. So it's like, man, like what you think? You want to take it? And it'd be like, all right, well, yeah, I want to take it, but I need this much, or offering this, like I need this, I need that, like, you know what I'm saying? So it just all depends on like who you are at the end of the day when it comes to negotiating.
Word. So like, let's say, okay, once the deal is done, past that, what is your mindset? Like, are you locked in at that very moment, or you take a few weeks? Like, what do you do?
Like, honestly, I ain't gonna lie. When the negotiations start, like from when they first call, like most of the time, like I'm already training anyway, but like I be locked in from when they give me the call, like, cause it's like, why wait? Like even if I don't know if it's gonna happen or not, it's just still like, why wait? Like I just get on it at that moment. So it'd be like it'd be quick. Like the process go kind of quick once everything is like, if it makes sense, the process go quick, and it'd be like, damn, I was just negotiating. Now we about to fight in 3 days. So it'd be going like that.
So usually how long are the camps?
Like 8 weeks.
Typically.
Yeah, like 8 weeks is a good camp, but like right now, like I don't never really stop training. I fight so much that like I don't really got time to be getting out of shape. So I'm always training like in moderations, but like a real training camp like 8 weeks.
Yeah, and I seen one of your interviews, you were saying even in between fights, you really don't even want to stop like that, right?
Nah, because it's super easy to get out of shape, but it's hard to get in shape, and that's the part that sucks. Like when you be sparring and you trying to get back in shape, and like you getting touched up in sparring by guys that you know you'll be beating up, like you be like, man, like body be sore, like you don't really want to go through that. So I learned that in the kind of like in the beginning of my career, like getting out of shape. Like I used to blow up and get fat between fights and got to lose a whole bunch of weight. Yeah. And after a while, I was like, man, I'm tired of doing that. Like I don't want to keep.
Man, that should be a drag. Even just trying to. I can imagine, bro.
Nah, for sure.
For a fight, especially like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you open it real quick? What felt better, bro? Did it feel better to fight at Chase Center or at the Oakland Mariot?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't know. I would say the Mariot just because, like, that event, I put that on myself and, like, promoted it, me and, like, my family and everything. We promoted that ourselves. But I would kind of say, like, the Chase Center, for real. It was, like, a little, the feeling was a little more, like kind of like I made it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing it. You know what I mean? So that's why I'll say the Chase Center.
Yeah, but that, man, I feel you on that Oakland Mariot, though.
It's hard,
right? Because, like, bro, you coming out with the boy, that was so saucy, bro.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Shout out to the boy. You know what I'm saying? He came through for that one, for sure.
Facts, bro. I was like, man, bro, like, that, it was just like, you want to see what the Bay Area's on for the next 3 years, bro? Like, just look at that video. Because
for sure.
we got Amari, and then even the boy, I think he's about to drop an album, too.
Yeah, I think I seen that on Instagram.
Yeah, he's been going crazy. He said he got all types of music on there.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. Are you a music fan?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, right?
For sure, yeah.
Yeah. Do you, I mean, I seen someone ask you like a top 5, but like, do you follow Bay Area artists?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I fuck with a lot of the Bay Area artists, you know what I'm saying? I'll be listening to a lot of them. So.
Absolutely, bro. Yeah, I think it's important because, like, unless most people, because we're not really mainstream like that. I mean, we have like Larry June, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But like, most people, they may not be on the Bay Area necessarily.
Nah,
so it's cool to just stay homegrown.
A lot of people be like, y'all sound the same. Like, bro, no, we don't. Like, We do not sound the same.
That's crazy. That's what they be saying, like, out.
Yeah, it's like, they all sound the same. Like, and then sometimes they be like, "You're from LA?" Like, no, not from LA, bro.
Right, they think it's like an hour away type shit, right?
Nah, it's not it.
Yeah.
Not from LA.
Damn. Because you've been to Dubai, bro. And
Yeah.
Dubai seems crazy because even like, I don't think there's a memory card. My bad. If you can just give me that case right there. The case? Oh, the whole case. Yeah. You've been to Dubai. Like, how well, did you fight out there or you just went for leisure?
I went just for fun.
Leisure. Yeah, but how was that?
Nah, dude, it's different. It's different. It's just, even traveling and stuff, it'll show you, like,
you know how to put it in?
It'll show you, like, it's so much to the world. Like, you know what I mean? It'll just show you, like Dubai. I just got back from Saudi Arabia like a month ago.
Damn.
Bro, it was like, it's different out there.
Yeah, what do they do? Because they're starting to dip their toes into boxing, right?
Yeah, it's a dude. His name's Turkey Al-Sheikh.
Okay.
And he got a lot of money, crazy bag. So he's trying to make the best fight the best, and he got the bag to do it. So everybody trying to get a piece of that pie. So I mean, it's good for boxing. So
I see, but like Las Vegas though, you know, would you still say it's still the hub of boxing?
Definitely. It's still. I feel like it's still gonna be big fights in Vegas, but but it's just that right now boxing is in like a crazy space for real, like to where like with this guy Turkey Al-Sheikh coming in and like the money that he's bringing, like it's just kind of causing everybody to go over there and go here and go there, and he's just doing this crazy stuff.
Yeah,
like,
you know what? Do you follow soccer?
A little bit.
Cause that's damn near what they're doing with soccer too.
Bro, he gave Cristiano like
exactly
like $100 million a year or something like that.
Yeah.
Bro, it's crazy. How you even doing that? Like, bro,
you know,
even like the baseball player Otani.
Oh yeah.
Bro, he got like $700 million.
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah. That makes my kids, like, if I have kids, like, go try out baseball, brother.
No, for sure, 100%. I'm putting my kids in baseball, soccer.
They be getting the bag in baseball, bro.
Golf, all that.
Yeah, absolutely. You want kids?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, facts.
For sure. Definitely my kids.
Yeah, I'm sure, bro.
Gotta have somebody.
Especially as a sport guy.
Yeah, gotta have somebody to tack on a legacy. You know,
oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, especially with like you being athletic as you are, bro. Them genes can't go to waste.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you gotta pass that down.
For sure, got to.
Absolutely, bro. Let me see. Yeah, like I don't even know if I said it on the podcast, bro. But you're just such a humble dude, bro. Like, like how do you do that though? Because it's like in the ring, you trying to take someone's head off, but then you like outside the ring, you're like, bro, like, is it because you know you could beat everyone's else like ass, like. Like you're not gonna say nothing to me because you could just knock me out real quick.
I ain't gonna. It's not even that. Like, I don't even be thinking about that. Like, I don't be tripping. Like, I just be chilling, honestly. Like, as a person, that's how I am. Like, even outside of boxing, like, regardless of boxing, I always been like a chill, like laid back dude. Like, I never like felt I had to do too much or anything like that. Cause I feel like you get out of character when it be all those guys that do too much. Like, you get out of character or. You gotta hold up that image or whatever image you trying to do, or you trying to be the funny guy, trying to be the guy with the money. You gotta some way somehow you gotta hold it up, and at times that's draining. So just be yourself and just be chill. Like that's the
right.
that's the most chill thing you could do is be chill. You know,
yeah.
Like,
and it probably helps that you work out so much.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I be tired.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. Nah, facts. And I even seen like Unc, you know, he was getting on you. Shout out Hannibal Thompson. That podcast. He was like, man, you need to start flashing a little bit more. He's showing you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah. Hannibal, that's my guy.
Yeah, good reason. Yeah.
That's my guy, yeah. Nah, and what's crazy, my homie was just telling me that last night. Like, he like, bro, like, you gotta start doing this, you gotta start doing that. I'm just like, I'm just listening to him talk. I'm like, yeah, you right. But I'm like, that ain't me though. Like,
yeah, you know what you're doing.
Like, I feel like I always, like, I did a lot without doing a lot. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, my presence kind of like spoke volumes more than anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because people always knew that who I was, but I didn't do too much, so that made them gravitate to me more than having to be the guy that's always on Front Street. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like that's just me. So I'm just stick with being myself.
Hell yeah, bro.
It worked for me this far. I feel like it'll keep working.
Why you gonna change it?
Yeah.
Why you change the recipe? It got you to 13-0 with 12 knockouts. Why you gonna change it
Yeah,
up?
nah, for sure.
Thanks, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so interesting to me because you're so young, bro. But you're also worried about the youth. Like, usually, you know, I'm about to be 25. I barely consider myself an adult now. But like, bro, when you're 22, bro, like you don't have to think about the youth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got a lot of years left in the tank. So
right.
But I feel like boxing is a career where it's like it's definitely like taxing on the body. Whether like from the training camps to the sparring and the possible like damage, like the head damage and all that type of stuff. So it's just like, man, like you got to think about the youth, but you also got to be like cautious of when it's gonna be over and too. So
I see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, we were just talking about it, bro. It seems like within the last couple years, like UFC feels like the hot commodity, right? Like everyone's a fan of UFC. And then the knock is usually like, yo, boxing is boring, like UFC is more like dangerous or whatever. But bro, like the way I heard someone, I forgot who it was who said it, but it made so much sense. When you're boxing, bro, like in the first round, you get knocked down. Yeah. You get 10 seconds to come back up, but now you like your head rattling for the next 6 rounds or whatever.
No, for sure,
right?
Yeah, for sure. Like, man, I didn't heard people talk about like one of my boys, he had took a loss and he got knocked down like 3 times in the fight. He said his head was pounding for like 2 weeks.
Damn.
I said, man, I don't never want to feel that. like, fuck that. I don't want to feel that ever. So, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I just know, like, man, like, what it can do. Like, it's crazy. People die in boxing.
Yeah, they have for sure before.
People die, so it's just like, this ain't nothing to play with.
Can you lock the top one? My bad. Yeah, facts, bro.
Ain't nothing to play with. Like, even, like, football, like, Damar Hamlin, like, going to the hospital.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Like,
that was, like, on the field, bro. Yeah, they really brought him back to life.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Damn. Growing up, did you have any boxers that you kind of modeled your game after? Put together?
Errol Spence was definitely somebody that I watched a lot. Roy. I love Roy. Roy, my favorite of all time. Floyd. I like Johnny Tapia. That's probably like people I say I watched the most growing up.
Yeah, man. Because
you ever heard of Johnny Tapia?
Huh?
You ever heard of Johnny Tapia?
I don't know. Is he Mexican?
Yeah, Mexican guy, but he's from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Okay. Yeah. Nah, you should watch. He got crazy documentaries. Fire.
Okay, bro. I mean, do you remember watching? Why did they get? Do you know why they got rid of it? The HBO. Just like before the fight. What was it called? This is like 48 hours before the fight or something.
Yeah. I can't remember what HBO's was called exactly, but I know Showtime's was 24/7, like all access.
Yeah. Didn't they get rid of it?
Yeah, so they got rid of Showtime. So Showtime's not in boxing no more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And HBO's not in boxing either.
What?
Yeah. Nah, HBO been going for a while.
That's crazy. See, that's how you know.
Yeah, Showtime been going for probably like a year now. No, like 2 years now, something like that.
Do you think there was just no money, or like why would they get rid of it?
Probably like not generating the money that they wanted, like with the pay-per-views, because I know with all the streaming stuff and people be like pirating.
Oh
on the apps and on the websites. Yeah. So like all that type of stuff, like it takes away from the boxing. So I ain't gonna lie, like everybody out there. Y'all messing up my money,
if it's your fight, bro, I'm paying for that shit, bro.
Y'all messing up my money, man.
If you on that card, bro, I'm paying for it.
But I ain't gonna lie, and people wonder why, like, we don't get the big fights that we get because, like, when you pirate that stuff, like, that takes away the money. So, like, when they kind of like for instance, right, when they go and put together like a big fight, right? Say, like, for instance, I'm going to give you an example. Tank and Ryan, right? So when Devin and Ryan went to go fight, they projected their numbers to be based off of what Tank and Ryan did, right? And they're like, okay, like, that fight did that. Okay, we know we can do this amount.
This was the next big fight.
Yeah. So, but when it comes to, like, the pay-per-views and the pirating and stuff, it's like, okay, when the promoters go look at that, it's like, all right, it did this, but like, okay, this fight should do this, but with the pirate, it's like, do you want to take that chance of paying these fighters all this money when we know we're not gonna make it on the back end because people are still in the fights? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why when it comes to still in the fights, all that crack.
You know, bro, you just changed my perspective, bro.
Yeah. So that's why, and people wonder why we're not getting.
We used to pay that shit all the time.
But I ain't gonna lie, it is kind of expensive though. But
bro, because you watched it with your family though, most likely.
Yeah. I mean, people throwing fight parties. And
right, that's what I'm saying. Collect some at the door.
50 people in the parties, and come on, I might as well just pay. Exactly. Pay that little $80. Yeah. Everybody pitching $10 or something.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, you know you're watching with your boys. You're buying a few 12 packs anyways. Like,
yeah, come on, might as well just pay.
Yeah, support the sport, especially just like we said, bro. Like the UFC, like
and right? It's like y'all want the big fights to happen, so
right.
you might as well pay for it to happen.
Right. Damn. When's your next fight?
May.
Yeah, May. Where at?
Africa.
What? Yeah. Is that your first time in Africa, fighting in Africa?
Yeah, my first time going to Africa.
Yeah. So. I just heard a story of I was watching Lewis. I think he was like a heavyweight or a cruiserweight. Man, I think that's his last name. But anyways,
Joe Lewis. No, Joe Lewis is that's.
It started with the L. Hold on, I got you, bro. Who? Lennox Lewis. Yeah, you're a real boxing guy right there. Yeah. But yeah, bro, he had fought in Africa too. Uh-huh. And he said like one of his bigger fights, like he just didn't take it as.
He fought in Africa.
Do you know who he might have fought that? It was somebody big though. But he was just saying, bro, like he didn't take it as serious. Yeah. That the other dude was there like weeks before him. Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? And he showed up and he ended up losing. But he said like any other time he would have fought him, bro, he would have beat him.
No, for sure. What I'm saying?
So are you excited to go fight in Africa?
Yeah, no, definitely. It's definitely experience. You know what I'm saying? And, I'm definitely excited to fight. But it always be those things like you just don't know what to expect. Yeah. I fought in Australia twice, and like even both times I kind of like didn't know what to expect.
Do you feel like you were prepared enough, or?
Nah, definitely skill wise and all that. I'm talking about just like the living wise, just and kind of like know what to expect.
Right, because the food's different. Like
the food, the time changing, the jet lag, like you know, all
it's just not home or
yeah.
just not
like definitely like the next day like I was on the flight home, so like I was ready to go. I was there for like 3 weeks both times. Yeah. It was just like every day just training and back to the
in a foreign country 3 weeks. It may not sound like a lot, but that's probably a lot.
Nah, hell yeah, that's a lot.
So now when you're going to Africa, how long how long?
About the same.
About 3 weeks.
About 2.5, 3 weeks probably.
Yeah, facts. Yeah. Damn. And do you know who your opponent is already?
No, not yet.
Okay. How far in like do you know?
It's West Africa. No, West Africa. It's called Equatorial Guinea.
That's the country?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an island.
Yeah, my homie from Ghana. Oh, it's an island. Okay. Island, yeah, because I know Ghana's in West Africa, but I don't think Ghana's an island.
Yeah, it's an island.
Damn, that's dope. And then you have like a real fan base in Australia too, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like what's crazy from fighting there twice, and like the people like they like loved us there, like you know what I mean. So it was crazy because when I fought a guy from where I was fighting. It's from Australia, and they were like booing me at first, but then like the people like loved me at first, like before the fights, but then during the fight they booed me. So it was just like it kind of threw me off, like. Cause when I got in the ring, like I didn't think about that, like damn, they were just going for me, right. Room for me. Like, all I heard was just the boo, so I'm just like,
are they booing me?
Yeah, it just threw me off. Like I'm like,
right.
I just got to it, so
yeah, you just took care of business.
Yeah. You don't really got enough time to be thinking about what's going on outside the ring or the noise is going on, cause man, the punches are coming, hit you right in the face, and it be over. Yeah,
right, bro. I love your response one time when they asked you were like, are you like a slow boxer? Like, you know, when you start off, you're like, not really, because they just get you with one and like you're done, right?
Yeah, nah, like I ain't gonna lie, like you don't get paid for overtime, so ain't no time to be slow motion in there or to be trying to do too much thinking. Like, of course, think, but you ain't got time to be worried about what else is. You gotta just get straight to it.
Yeah, unless you're Tank Davis. Because in my opinion,
I mean, look what happened. It just cost. That just cost him. So
right. Oh man, bro. Do you want to give your opinion on that fight?
I feel like he lost. Yeah, I feel like
That knee, bro. I'm a huge Tank Davis fan, first of all.
Yeah.
But I could say, bro, you didn't have to take that knee, bro.
Not even that. I feel like he lost the fight.
Before, like, during,
In
yeah.
general, I like how Lamont was fighting.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Do you think it was one of those days where he just kind of caught him slipping that day? Or he's just better than Tank?
He just so used to fighting guys and letting them win, get ahead of themselves and knock them out.
Right.
And he just couldn't do that with Lamont.
He went all the way.
But Lamont was on his A game.
Yeah.
So. He might get it right the next fight. I don't know. But Lamont might be coming in a different animal as well, too. So
I'm excited to see that shit, bro. The next one, because now we know we're not going to take your pettiness.
No, the next fight going to be huge. It's going to be big.
Yeah. So when I'm really not a drama guy at all, but I just want to ask, like, when you do go back and forth with these guys, like, is it really, like, because I be thinking the same with the NFL players, right? I asked them, like, bro, like, when you're going against somebody, like, is it really, like, talking shit and beef? And it's kind of is, right? What about for you guys?
At times, it could be. Like,
or is it, like, showmanship as well?
Nah, because, I mean, people want to see, like, the people, like, go at it, like,
right.
fighters and stuff, and they want to see a little action on Instagram, and that's how you build up the fights. But, like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a guy, I feel like I stand on business. So,
you're from the Bay Area, bro. That shit don't matter.
Business, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't finna just be doing it for no reason.
Right.
Like, if we gonna go at it, it's gonna be that. So when I see you, it's gonna be that, or you know what I'm saying, until otherwise. So man, like Tank, for instance, me and him was arguing on Twitter before, and I know he really don't like me. Like, he don't have a reason not to like me.
I was just about to say why.
I don't even know him, but I know he don't like me. Man, I've been with a couple people on Twitter.
Yeah. I mean, especially with what just happened, right?
Yeah.
With the Devin Haney fight and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, bro, yeah, for sure. I think that's good for the fans, bro. Like, at least for us, bro, because it's like when you walk in there, it's a little extra sauce, so
Yeah, nah, for sure.
But
I ain't gonna lie, like in the ring, it's like sometimes it'd be like, bro, especially right now, because like the guys I'm fighting, they don't really say too much, or they don't really be big names or nothing like that. So it just be like we meet up and we just fight, and I'm just in there to hurt you, and it'd be like I'm really in here to hurt you. I have no ill will towards you. I have no beef with you. I don't even know you, and it just be like I'm gonna beat you up and go about my way. So it's just like it's just that I don't know what kind of switch that is in my brain that just make me just be like that, because it can just happen. It happens just like that. Like, I'd be laughing probably before in the locker room, happy, get in the ring, and it just be like boom, and it just go. And then right after, it just be back to normal.
Damn. Nah, that's some real primal shit, bro.
Yeah, it's like a real like switch.
Yeah.
Real, like,
damn.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten angry during a fight? And does that help you?
Nah, it definitely don't help you. But I definitely got like a little frustrated one time. When I fought the Chase Center, like a dude, like I knew the dude, and he was like having little dirty tactics. Like he had I remember he had put me in a headlock one time. He had like did some shit and like how do I describe it? Like he had like put his glove under my chin or something like that.
Like also football shit, like
like that. Yeah, and I was already had me mad.
Yeah,
he paid for it too. He paid for it.
Yeah, bro, that was
paid for it.
What? That was only 8 rounds. That
fight was an 8-round fight.
But they stopped it at.
I went 5 rounds.
5 rounds.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, man, that's monumental right there at Chase Center.
Yeah,
it's just a matter of time before you headline the Chase Center, bro.
Nah, yeah, for sure. It's definitely coming soon.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Yeah, so when would you say like once you get to like the 18 mark? I mean, I don't know how far we're trying to think, but
I mean,
where you can really have like a title shot.
I'm on 13, probably somewhere around there, 18, 19,
Yeah, you're really not far.
Yeah, it's gonna come fast. Like next year and a half.
Right.
Gonna be there.
Yeah. How many fights do you try to get in right now? Every like a year? 2?
3 to 4.
Oh, 3 to 4. Damn.
Yeah, 3 to 4. Last year I was kind of like behind schedule a little bit, but this year trying to pick it up and get some more fights, be more active. And I ain't gonna lie, when I fight, it be helping me be more active on social media. I know people be always telling me like they gotta get active on social media, but when I don't be fighting, like I don't really care to. So when I fight and stuff, it's gonna help me be more active on social media.
And you say that's coming in May?
Yeah, May. Yeah, I fight in May.
Yeah, that's only 2 months away.
Yeah, May 10th.
Damn, I wanted to go to your next fight, but we'll just wait till you come back to the States.
Nah, definitely. Sometimes in the summer though. Sometimes in the summer I'll be somewhere out here.
Okay. Yeah. Bet. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. I'm excited for that, dog. Cause man, I mean, other than Devin Haney, would you say anyone else that's really doing it, Bay Area boxing scene?
Yeah, it's a few guys. We got guys like David Lopez. He's from Oakland.
Okay.
Another cat named Anthony Garnica from Oakland. Charlie Sheehy from the city. Steve Johnson from the city. Gabe Garcia from Pittsburgh. We got a guy named Braulio. Navarro, he from Concrete Channel, my gym too. Man, it's a few up and coming guys. Kumar's young guy coming up. He probably like 2 fights or something. So it's some guys around the Bay that's definitely making names. Another guy from my gym is named Kyle. Lock and Lock. I don't want to say it. Kyle, he know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? The next Filipino superstar from the Bay.
Hell yeah. So, I mean, you know, right before we wrap it up, like you just brought up your gym. Why did you want to start that gym?
Man, to bring something to the community. You know what I'm saying? Like we got a whole bunch of kids that need opportunity. A lot of kids don't do well in school. Boxing is one of them sports that it don't require school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a sport that you can come and get your anger out, teach you discipline in life. And so it felt like the community needs something like that. And to be young and doing it and being somebody that like kids can, you know, chop it up with, or, you know what I'm saying, say what's up, or just see me firsthand, like just bring inspiration to kids. 'Cause I know I wish I had somebody that I can just look up to or just holler at if I pick up the phone, call, and just holler at and just, you know, just see what's going on in sports and boxing. So I feel like and it was only right to be able to do that. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. No, absolutely, bro. And I think when you got somebody doing it and then teaching it, like who else are these kids gonna learn from? You know what I'm saying? Like I'd want to attend somebody who's doing it right now,
for sure.
Their gym, you know, compared to like respectfully somebody who's like retired or whatever. But the fact that they can, do you still go in there and walk in there?
I was there before I came here, and then probably gonna go there right now. So, for sure. Like, definitely, like it'd be like every day I go in there, kids be happy to see me, like ask me questions or
See, you know just being able to have access to that.
For sure.
Yeah. Did you have anyone when you were coming up in the gym that you could talk to like that?
I ain't had nobody for real. So,
so
that's why it was good.
Right, bro.
For me to do that.
And bro, even just that story of like when you were in Vegas and just like you feeling like you needed to come back to the Bay and just having Haney there like kind of reach the hand and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Did that inspire you to like start your own gym and just be that next mentor?
For sure. Yeah. Like I said, like being somebody that the young kids can just, you know, a lot of them got my number and they can just call me. Hey, Mari, I need help with this, or even like outside of boxing. Like I ain't even gonna lie, like people that know me, like they know, like I don't like talking about boxing for real. Like when they come around me, bro, I don't want to hear none of that shit. For real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just want to chill.
Yeah,
we can talk about some other stuff, some clothes, some girls, some anything else we could talk about. I just want to chill. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So. They ask me boxing questions, of course, but you know what I'm saying, as we keep giving them game on just everything.
Yeah, I hear you. Cause bro, even that like C. Lee podcast y'all did, that shit was hella funny, bro. Like
we didn't even talk about boxing. You know what I'm saying? It was just fun.
Yeah. So I can understand you probably like going so hard in the gym every day. It's like, bro, I'm just trying to get away from that for a minute.
Yeah, I'm trying to chill. Cause I ain't even gonna lie too, like. When I be away from it make you miss it. So
that's a life lesson.
So like when I be in the gym, I be going hard in the gym. Yeah. So like the little time I do get away, it make me the next session be like I go harder. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it be like, dang, like one day I ain't gonna be doing it no more.
Damn.
So the little times I get in between to be able to just step away from it, and I gotta go back, like it'd be like, all right, yeah, like I'm back. You know what I'm saying? That mode.
Yeah. Damn, bro.
That's in that time to kind of like cleanse a little bit.
Yeah.
So violent, you know what I mean? Nigga hella violent and you know just angry. So.
Right. Damn. Yeah. No, that's real, bro. Like you're trying to leave the sport with no regrets.
Yeah. Nah, for sure.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Damn. So, is there anything like you're outside of your fight that you're really looking forward to in life right now?
Man, just in life, honestly, right now, it's Ramadan. I'm a Muslim, so just staying on my deen.
You've been following it?
Yeah.
Because I have friends who do, and bro, it seems a little difficult. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like,
for sure. I mean, you put your mind to it, man. It'd be all right. You know what I'm saying? So, and when you learn about it and you see the like, and when you really believe in it, and you start learning the benefits of Islam and Ramadan, and you know the blessings that come from it, it make you even want to do it even longer past the 30 days that we're obligated to do. So, man, like I said, just want to be a better Muslim in life. I don't know, open up some businesses, stuff like that. Just no normal stuff. Just be with the family. Just chill.
yeah, damn, bro. The fact that you're 22 years old thinking like this is insane, bro. And I'm sure anyone who's older than you can vouch, like, yeah, like you're special, bro. Like outside of boxing type shit.
I appreciate it.
Like, yeah, bro. Because I think like Cass, like I have his book right behind you, bro. Like Malcolm X, bro. He was Muslim and he really like stood on what he stood on, bro.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
And just you just look at certain Cass, bro, and you just take notes and you can just like acknowledge what they're doing. And you're one of them, bro.
Yeah,
so
appreciate it.
Hell yeah. I'm glad you made it too, bro.
Oh,
like I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I've been following your journey for a little bit and just I'm excited as shit for the like what's about to come, bro.
Nah,
for the whole Bay Area.
I appreciate it. I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna turn it up for sure.
Absolutely, bro. Anyone you want to shout out right before we dip off?
Man, shout out everybody that messed with me.
Everybody. What's your gym called?
The Lions Den Boxing Gym.
Lions Den Boxing Gym.
Yeah.
Perfect, bro. Hell yeah. And then your Instagram is official Amari Jones.
Official Amari Jones. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. That's where the action be going.
See, that's why I try to stay away from Twitter, bro, because it's a lot of going on. If you want to see what Amari got going on,
follow me on Twitter at Prince Amari 00.
Hell yeah, bro. Yes, sir. And if you're listening to this, man, we need your support. Like, subscribe, comment, all that shit, man. Come on. We neighborhood heroes. We to the top, baby. Appreciate you, dog.
Yes, sir.